Which one signing do you think could win your club the title this season? That's the exact question we're gonna be answering in this video. Also, just for the sake of the video, we're gonna be going not too long, like 10 clubs or something. Just gonna be doing like the top 6. So let's get straight into it. Hopefully you do enjoy, and don't forget to drop a like if you do. Number 6, we're going for Tottenham. I believe Tottenham are in need of a winger, especially a left winger, since Son has left the club. They're looking at getting Rodrigo, which will be a tough thing to do. Honestly, that's what I think. Rodrigo is a very solid player, great technically. I mean, all Brazilian forwards look very, very talented and very, very technically good. Real Madrid, apparently they will want nothing less than 70 million euros, around that range. So that is quite the fee for Tottenham to pay, but he will be a amazing addition into the team. It's interesting, as I thought Rodrigo wanted to stay at Real Madrid and he wanted to fight for that spot. But this is the type of player Tottenham would love in that left wing position. He could cut inside but also go outside. He's very comfortable shooting with both of his feet. I don't understand why he didn't get as much game time at Real Madrid now. He genuinely is a quality player and he's coming clutch for Real Madrid so many times. We saw that in the game versus Man City in the 2021-2022 semi-finals of the Champions League. Rodrigo scored in the 90th minute and then in the 91st minute to send it to extra time, and that is the type of quality that Tottenham genuinely need. It's rough to say that as I'm a Arsenal fan, but I'm just saying how it is. Now in number 5, I have Newcastle, and I do believe Newcastle are in need of a striker this summer. Main reason being is because I believe Isak will potentially go to Liverpool. The deal is apparently close to being done, even though apparently the deal was off for a little bit of time, but it's not looking off. But I put Benjamin Sesko will be a great signing for Newcastle, but we just got the news that he signed for Manchester United, so just bear with me here. I made this right before he signed for Man United, so they would essentially be doing a very similar thing that they did with Isak. Isak came from the La Liga. He was scoring like 12 goals maybe every season around there, jumped into the Premier League, into that Newcastle team, and he's just come off back-to-back seasons getting 20 goals plus and being one of the best Premier League strikers in the league. It's crazy. And getting a young striker and helping him develop in the Premier League, Sesko overall has everything in a striker that you would want. Honestly, he could hold up the play, he could rip shots from outside the box, fairly clinical inside the box as well. Aerial ability is outrageous. The jumping on this guy is crazy. He gets up there for headers, and sure, he is still around 22 years old, but a move to the Premier League could really elevate his game and boost his career and cause him to improve in his game as well. And this past season he got 13 goals and 5 assists in 33 matches for Leipzig, and he caught quite a few eyes in terms of clubs, including my club Arsenal, but Arsenal went ahead and signed Gyökeres, who has more experience at the end of the day. But yeah, this would have been a good signing, but Man United have got Sesko. Now in number 4, I have Chelsea, and I feel like Chelsea is in need of another keeper. Sure, Robert Sanchez, he has shown up in the Club World Cup, but who knows how consistent he's gonna be at this level in the Premier League. I believe Diogo Costa would be a solid signing for Chelsea. Currently he does play for Porto, and they've been looking at him for the past few windows, but they've never pounced on the deal. This guy, with his feet, he's very comfortable. He's made some amazing saves. I remember when Portugal won the, I believe it was Nations League, he came in clutch so many times with like 3 penalty saves. Absolutely outrageous in that run. up to the final, and it was incredible in that run for Portugal. Even for Porto, he's been fantastic as well. So I mean, there's no doubt in mind that this guy is a top keeper. I think he just needs a move to a top club as well. Now in number 3, I have Man City, and I think Man City do need a keeper as well. I went for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Apparently his contract is running out next summer, but he does want to leave the club this summer, so that's very interesting. PSG just came off winning the treble, the Champions League, the League, and Coupe de France, and Donnarumma wants to leave the club. It's quite interesting, but this past season, I think he's been probably the best keeper in the Champions League. Hands down, he was making multiple saves that were outrageous. I remember against Arsenal, one of Arsenal's players just whipped it top left, and Donnarumma full stretch, and he saved it. Like, outrageous. He was on some next level stuff in the Champions League. Even in the league, he was fantastic. Apart from that, at PSG, we've seen him be kind of like a little bit iffy, if we're being honest. Like, he wasn't the keeper that he was last season for the whole time for PSG. But I think a move to Man City would be fantastic, as we will see Ederson and also Ortega leave the club maybe next summer or the next 2 transfer windows. So Donnarumma, I think he would be a great signing to just fill in that keeper position. Now in number 2, I have Arsenal, and there's only one position that Arsenal really need to improve on in their squad, and that is the left wing position, as Martinelli has not been up to par in the recent seasons. He's been pretty awful, for being honest. He hasn't contributed assists wise or goals wise too much since the 22-23 season, where he got around like 15 goals or so. But I think the very good signing would be Rafael Leao. This is someone who really loves to take on his man 1v1. It's literally what he does every single game, multiple times a game as well. Just this final product in the box, or just in around the box, the final pass or the final shot. But if he could work on that, he's gonna be a outrageous winger. So I think if we manage to sign him, we would have 2 wingers who are willing to just run at their defender, beat their man in Saka and Leao if he signs. But I feel like this is a very unlikely transfer, but I would love this to happen. I think that's probably the top target we should be looking at, apart from Eze as well. But in number 1, we have Liverpool, and I have, obviously they need a striker. The striker they've been linked with is Alexander Isak. This guy has been one of the best strikers in the Premier League the past like 2 or 3 seasons. As I said before, getting like 20 goals back to back in the season. That's outrageous. He's faced one of the best defenders in the world twice, Van Dijk, and he's beaten him both times. Like, his ball striking ability outside the box, fantastic. Inside the box, even more dangerous. In behind, he's very fast. He could get on the ball, hold up play, he could get their headers as well. Just overall, probably the striker you want at your club. And if Liverpool manages to get him, just say GG's to the league, because they're genuinely gonna win the league if they get Alexander Isak. That team will be stacked. You have Gakpo at left wing, then you would have Isak at striker, Salah right wing, and Wirtz in behind, just feeding in those balls. Like, unbelievable attack that would be. Isak, I think he wants to move. He was trying to force the move, as he didn't really go to Newcastle training, but now he's back training at Newcastle. But still, the move could happen, as I believe I read on Twitter from Fabrizio Romano that the deal is still not off and it could happen. So my word, if he manages to sign for Liverpool, it's gonna be dangerous for the league, and this guy is definitely one of the best strikers in the world. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below who you think all these clubs should sign, and don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.